Good evening and welcome. There's a lot in the blog tonight, so we're going to split it up into two parts. I'll do one part and Bex will do the second part straight after my broadcast. But there's a lot in there to take in. Whether you take it in or not, first night around, which I doubt it, just have to keep studying their blog out. That's not including last night's that came out, so yeah, there'll be a lot of emphasis on both of these two new blogs, and besides the send button meeting, which I'll do. But it was coming. Looks like we're going for growth. There's nothing wrong with that. But we've got to sacrifice some stuff by the looks. But anyway, I'll let Bex explain that one when she does her blog. And I'll go into share the screen and see what we got. Okay. Where are we? We'll start from here first. And public. Here's the guy here. Do you see yourself as a billionaire? And someone here, TBC is not going to build itself, right? Well, there's a lot of people, and I've got nothing against ones who actively support the broadcast, but there's a few 100,000 out there just sitting back and sitting back and sitting back. I think after tonight, there's going to be some normals being woken up. Yeah, otherwise, move out. Anyway, I'll start with the usual, the send button meeting, and it's pretty much the same most of the way through, and it sort of changes towards the end. So I'll go in and open that one up. Right, here we go. The usual thing, July 29, 2019 send button meeting starts now. Notice, post as an article. We will be hosting send button live broadcasts, in all languages on Monday 29th of 2019 at 9 a.m. PDM 5 o'clock, I'd say, and 5 p.m., and WAT. If you do not have a send button on, you are not allowed into the meeting. For those of you who do have a send button, do not share this link anyone else. The link is available at 8:45 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time on Monday, 29th, inside your Pringle Cashback office. The meeting starts promptly at 9 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. Show up and collect up to 1 million cookies. And all of those times, they're based on American times, and the WAT is West African time. So all those times we relate to as in New Zealand time. It's around 4 a.m. in the morning, Tuesday mornings. Every Tuesday morning, New Zealand time, 4 a.m. Okay, don't miss the send button live broadcast, and these are all your hosts. Should be a whole 10 of them. And here we go. Billions of digital parity will be distributed by the end of November 2019. And I really believe that after what's coming up. So what is coming up within the next 4 weeks? But a lot of people are going to get shaken up and woken up too. Okay, the send button keyword will only be one word. We had one there, I didn't even know what it was. So I never looked it up. It's an Indonesian word called, if we're saying it right, poin. Poin. Okay, what is TBC confidential? I can't tell you. You will need to attend the send button meeting to find out. Okay, you'll find very soon a lot of newies are going to have to come in and watch all that because they got to and they must attend send button meetings. So that is one of many things that every Tibetan must do. I'm referring to only the billionaires. So I'd like, where are we? If you have ever wondered why we call these send button meetings, it's because admin will turn off the send buttons of both the buyer and seller of any transaction or transactions. The TBC is discounted. I'd like to bring more clarity to why admin and the type of blockchain we use are unknown. Short answer is security is very expensive. TBC is rolling out and not fully developed at this stage. This time, yet it's highly functional today. The admin fee is ridiculously low. Well, that will be changing. Keep the barrier to entry into the TBC community very low. We are on a mission to help the poor rise out of poverty, so we have kept the cost down as much as possible to run a sustainable operation. Remaining unknown reduces the chances of attacks so that we can continue to grow organically. As funds grow, so will our tech and admin structure. With enough funds, high levels of security can be put into place. We are a self-funded operation on the admin fee. We are debt-free, we are self-regulated, and we are private. Transactions over 400 grains. For those who don't know, the GR means grain. And if you're saying grain of what? It's grain of gold. Okay. Result will result in the TBC Commissioner reaching out by email to collect details of the transaction to make sure equal value was exchanged. To prevent discounting of our coins. Total transactions done within a 24-hour period over 2,000 grain will result in the TBC Commissioner reaching out by email to collect detail of the transaction to make sure equal value was exchanged to prevent discounting of our coins. Contact the TBC Commissioner in advance of completing a 40,000 grain or greater transaction to show proof ahead of time that a transaction of that size been done, something of equal value, to prevent massive discounting of our coins. TBC admin pays the salary of the TBC Commissioner who protects all of us from those that would discount our coins from their lawful value, and we all should be thankful that the value of our coins are protected. It takes a great deal of admin fees to pay the annual salary of our TBC Commissioner. And this is just one way admin supports the TBC community with the admin fees collected ongoing. Now the English Bitcoin competition, first place as Auntie Carol, second place was Dad Edici Victor, third place Third place, something digital services, okay. Mayo's Real Digital Services. So the first one there is 121. The second one to the number 2 is 21 referrals. And the third is number 3 with 17. He's doing well. Auntie Carol of India. Okay, the French Bitcoin contest. First place was Mbaye Derek. Second place was Shafi Abu Bakr and Nia Khan. Third place was Innocent Nduwimana. Fair enough. So here we go. Mbaye had 152 referrals. Second place had 17. And the third place with 9. Now the Tagalog Bitcoin contest. First place goes to Ace Fletcher. Second place, Mary Lou Brow. And third place, Anito Ravel. So, first place is 2 Ace, that's up there with 113. Mary Lou Brow is 11. And Nito Ravel, third with 6. Okay, here's the first place equals 200 grains of gold equals $591.67 US. And there's the equivalent in Bitcoin, which was exchanged. Second place is 100 grains equals 295.83 cents. And there's the exchange here. In case of the tie in the French contest, for second place, equals 50 grains, and that's how much value in US dollars, and equals Bitcoin, that amount in Bitcoin. Third place is 50 grains, 147, also 92, and there's your transaction. There's the transaction for the English Bitcoin contest. The sign-ups was for Auntie Carol at 121, and DC Victor with 21, and MDS is with 17. And the French one down here, Mbaye Derek, 152. My gosh, where are they finding all these people? Wow, we must be on the wrong planet over here. Okay, take a look. Look at us, Ace Fletcher, 113. Mary Lou Brow, 11, and Nonito Ravel is 6. And here's our overall leaderboard, and right down the bottom we have a total of 828. And I'll just, Philippines is always leading with a total effort of 195. Cameroon is running second, total effort of 180. India, 143. Nigeria with 114, sorry. And Ivory Coast is doing very good with 57. And down here was Ghana, 14. And South Africa also 14. 11 with Zaire. Burundi has 9. 11 also. Bangladesh 9. 9 Togo and Switzerland is 6 or 7. Sorry, 6 is with Japan. Papua New Guinea, Japan has 5. 5 also down here with France. Burkina Faso with 4. Ukraine with 4. Congo with 4. And Greece with 3. United States with 3. Following through with Benin 3. And the last with 3 is Mako with 2. Italy, Trinidad, Tobago, and Canada, and United Kingdom following through with 2, and the rest of the country following through with 1 is United Arab Emirates, Antigua and Barbuda, and New Zealand has even got 1 down there too. Very good. We have analysed the results of this Bitcoin contest, and we have found that TBC members in the Philippines led the whole TBC community in growth, 25 contestants, and 195 paid sign-ups last week. 30 countries had 184 contestants last week out of a full-time database which has 2,471 members in it. Cameroon, India, Nigeria, Ivory Coast, Ghana, South Africa, Zaire and Burundi were all strong contenders last week with double-digit and triple-digit numbers. We want to thank all of those that made an effort to recruit paid sign-ups last week. This is a brand new week and you have another chance to win a week from now. We also have 862 merchants now, and as that number grows, it will be easier to share TBC with others. We also are looking for more send button hosts to cover the other language, just such as Russian, Greek, Japanese, and Italian, since we are seeing good growth here or there. Okay, there's you find this caption down at the bottom of your profile, and it's regarding whether you want to be a part-time or full-timer. I think very shortly everybody must become a full-timer if you're a TBC billionaire. So, and you just go through and update that. Right, if you have not updated your KCB profile to be listed in the full-timer database, you should do that now so that we can recognize your recruiting efforts for you and your country. You need to update your profile to a full-timer to collect Bitcoin bounties. So yes, new members need to get 2 paid sign-ups before they can see the Bitcoin bounty menu under the account area of KCBO. They can collect the Bitcoin bounty even on their first 2 paid sign-ups. That is, they needed to qualify as a full-timer. Here's your Bitcoin transactions. Okay, I'd like to encourage all full-timers to make a weekly effort to recruit new members and to do their best to win a Bitcoin contest. And even if they don't win, they can still collect their Bitcoin bounties as often as they wish. Currently, I'm personally paying out the Bitcoin bounties as the requests come in and doing in less than 24 hours of the request. Okay, this promo here, and this is going, all you need to do is purchase 40 grains, and that gets you 1 whole coin, TBC coin, and that's what you need to be in the billionaire's position. You only need 1 coin. If you can afford to buy more, fine, buy more. But you need 40 grains worth, which is the bottom total here. Do it very quickly, because when this thing closes down, nobody's going to be able to buy anything close to a TBC. But if you have trouble purchasing all 40 grains at one hit, then pick and choose these little wee tiers up here and make sure by the time you finish they all add up to 40 grains. That'll also get you 1 whole TBC coin. And the good thing about this promo, you don't have to be a broadcaster. Hurry up and do something before this thing closes down. And it's going to be closing down shortly. Bex will fill you in on her broadcast straight after me at 9:30. Okay, a purchase of 40 grains or Kringles will entitle you to at least get a whole TBC coin and maximizes your cookie reward for recruiting new members into TBC. One TBC coin today is worth $9.5 million US. And $9 million is a massive amount of money. Even a transaction as small as 4 grains of gold, is rewarded too. See the chart above? So that's the number 4 up here, very top one. If you have not completed a transaction yet, now is the time to get that done. So you can collect the rewards. Contact your sponsor or a TBC leader to complete your transaction today. Broadcasters get the maximum cookie rewards available. So another thing, become a TBC broadcaster today. Okay, migration. Yeah, all of this, there's obviously thousands of people out there who can't be bothered migrating. Well, it doesn't matter, it's their loss. Mate, you'll find when all the doors are closed, you'll find everybody starts waking up. Oh, when did that close? It's true, that's how this works. Okay, I still can't understand why everyone hasn't already migrated. I'm giving you notice now. We will terminate the TBC 004 archive soon. Okay. You snooze, you lose. Goodness sakes, TBC 004 migration ended the end of July. That's a year ago. Okay, we set up the archive as courtesy for the Johnny Come Lately. Well, Johnny, you are about to lose all of your TBC coins because when we close the archive, if your coins are still in it, you will lose them all. If you don't get them all moved out of the archive over to a TBC 009 wallet. This is a fair warning. Most likely, we will have to close it in August. Here we go. See, we've got a month now. I'll have them. Okay. 90-day retirement plan. That's good. When I start reading this is good. This 90-day retirement plan. But there's also some new stuff coming in which just as good too. Okay, Bitcoin bounties add up quickly to create a passive residual income. And the analyst is so simple. Take the highest pay a person has ever earned within a single month of their entire life and divide that amount by $11. The answer shows you how many recruits that person needs to recruit in order to be able to retire on just Bitcoin bounties. The admin fee will always be needed, and admin will keep adding value to what members get in return of paying a fee. So Bitcoin bounties are forever and the perfect way to have a passive residual income that could even be passed on to the next generation. In some countries, you can retire on just 10 recruits. The members that use the 90-day retirement approach find it easy to recruit. They don't have to worry about the price of a TBC coin or how many merchants we have right now, or any of the common concerns that people bring up when they are looking at purchasing a cryptocurrency. The 90-day retirement approach puts all emphasis on that fact that the Bitcoin bounties make retirement possible in 90 days or less. TBC coin becomes secondary to that fact. We are in the distribution phase of TBC and have a ways to go before we have a full-blown TBC criminal economy. So the 90-day retirement plan puts the focus on what is easily delivered right now. Bitcoin bounties paid daily on a passive residual basis. Okay. And there's congratulations and Baderik has a little, oh my gosh. Congratulations, Baderik for being the second to achieve the heavy hitter status. Clearly, we have at least 2 July heavy hitters, so on August 5th, 2019 cent button meeting, admin will pay out the first heavy hitter bonuses, which equal 30% of the revenue paid in admin fees during the calendar month of July for each heavy hitter that recruits 1,000 or more paid sign-ups. This is not a contest. All heavy hitters get paid off their recruits during the calendar month. You should seriously be asking yourself, what's holding you back from becoming a heavy hitter too? Whatever it is, get over it and get in the game. And this has been updated also down in the bottom of your profile. And the addition is new language down here. So put in the language you require, then press the update button. And I won't be going into this part. Bex will be going down into there as soon as she starts here. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to finish here and stop sharing and call it a night. And then Bex will come in and take over. Nothing on tonight, eh? Oh. Oh my gosh. I thought I was talking to myself or not. Take me to the end. Yep, there's a lot of exciting things that's going to happen within the next day or two. And by a day or two, I mean at the beginning of August, and it'll be all on. But we all got to be all on too. So admins sort of put the boot down. You're gonna lay the boot in. We're just gonna have to go with the flow. A lot of people can see why this is happening. The growth is not happening. The billionaire ones are sitting back, just watching the odd ones, the usual ones doing the work. So he's put the clamps down. This is what happens. This is what happens now. The ones who are asleep need to wake up. Because I think he says you hand back your coins that were other than the gift. You hand back the cookie rewards. And there's people out there with billions of them. Coins you have purchased remain yours. And now, I'll let Bex tell you all of that. Anyway, I'd love to thank all these people. Carol, one more MD Ariful, hey brother. Sister Carol, how are you? Hope you're doing fine. Brother Reserve, Christina, How you going, Christina, Brother Bill, and my wife Bex? I've got to hurry up because she always starts late. And yeah, thank you for watching my broadcast. I know there's a lot of important things that's going to come out on the next one. And yeah, go in peace and see you same time tomorrow night. Thank you so much.